One of my good friends is working at Brinks, and he told me to apply, so I applied with them, and I also applied with G4S, and just kind of went from there. I got a call within 2 weeks from both companies, and SecureCorps at the time was what it was called, offered me full-time, so I went with them. I met Jermaine when I started at G4S. Had the lovely opportunity to marry his daughter. He worked at G4S when I started. He was on the service run at the time. He was always a jokester, always had some sort of prank to pull, or he would just try to get you going. I never thought he'd be my father-in-law at the time, but yeah, Jermaine was a great guy around the shop. If it wasn't for Jermaine, I wouldn't have the wife that I have, and I wouldn't have the child that I have. No. This year will be 6 years. In September that he took his life, and it wasn't until after the fact that we knew he suffered from bouts of depression. And he also had a large family history of mental illness. Changed mine and my wife's life forever. And he had told me that he had gotten berated by the section manager for about an hour and a half with him and his partner for being too slow. She had called him stupid. She had told him that he wasn't fit for the job, that he's slacking, he's taking his time. Like an hour and a half of that from a section manager that had been there for all of a year to a gentleman that had worked there for, I think at the time he might have been there for 10 years or so. And that was the catalyst for him that made him quit. And unfortunately, like in my father-in-law's situation and his mental state that we found out about after the fact, after he took his life, was I think that huge change of leaving that job and trying to find something new, and the stresses of, you know, needing a paycheck, and I think that's kind of what pushed him over. I don't blame G4S 100% for that, because I wish my father-in-law had told more people about it, about what his struggles were. But it was really disheartening to find out that he had gone through like an hour and a half of just almost interrogation and belittling by a manager, someone who you're supposed to be able to approach and talk to. On the complete flip side, just made him feel like nothing. I pray that employers start to take a look at their employees and realize that maybe they can do more to make sure that their employees are in a better place, that they can be taken care of. We're all human, and we're not just numbers, we're not just a guy that got hired to do this job. Like, we're people. I think awareness is a huge thing, and I think that's a benefit to this video. I really hope this brings awareness to the fact that, you know, it's not, you're not alone. You're not by yourself. You don't have to deal with it in silence. No one needs to suffer alone. I think when you suffer alone, that's when it gets worse.
We've made it easy for you to spread this message. We've compiled a list of policymakers and cultural influencers. Please visit our website and message as many of them as you can. This is your chance to take real action.